Native of tiger.
In ancient times, there was a king who reigned in a kingdom. There was a queen, a woman, for quadruplets officials, and a prophet. One of them is the representative of eyes and ears. He has an official and a concubine, who is the royal entourage full of honor as the lord of the earth. Royal traditions about the ancients respectively. But the king and 4 quadruplet officials did not learn the magic of warfare like previous kings. Worried about the kingdom a lot. As his power waned, he expected that if there was an enemy coming to invade my kingdom, it will soon fall into the hands of the enemy. One day, at 8 o'clock in the morning, he went out to the end of the palace with his wife, sit near him. With the 4 astrologers and other 4 quadruplets officials, bowing to each other as usual. At that time, he thought that he wanted to study warfare rule of teacher to Sabamauk, at Norker, Tak He went to discuss with the queen and asked to go. A prophets and 4 quadruplets officials also asked to follow him to learn magic to keep the kingdom. He also granted permission. The discussion was finished. And one day he took his wife, prophets, and 4 quadruplet officials out of the kingdom. About 7 days after the arrival of Norker, Tak he met with teacher to Sabamauk and asked to study magic rule. Teacher to Sabamauk was in charge of teaching him. The queen and the prophet, as well as the quadrupeds, have learned to be complete, whether they want to pretend to be animals or giants. Also easily. When learned finished, the king said goodbye. Wise man returned to the kingdom. The wise man allowed the king and queen to return with prophets and 4 quadruplet officials. He left the city of Tak for 3 days, because of wrong done past, he lost his way. He was walked through the forest without food, eating tubers and fruits. The king regretted his life, and he thought with the prophets, for quadruplet officials, and his wife, now we are nearing the end of our life. Because we have no food to live on. What do they think about? The prophet said to him, "The Lord, I understand that the magic we have learned is almost as complete as, therefore, if we are change a big tiger, and will catch other animals for food, until you reach the kingdom, we can be changed human again." The king, his wife and other officials agreed to follow the prophet. He asked, "Now what do you have to do with changing this whole tiger?" The 4 quadruplet officials asked to be the legs of the 4 tigers. The prophet asked to be a tail. The queen wants to be a body tiger. The whole tiger is left with only the head that is body of king. After finished discussion, they read the magic change to the king of tigers. When he was born as the king of tigers, as he wished, he rushed to chase the deer as food. As time went on, there was happiness, forgetting the throne and the great kingdom without any regrets. That is why the tiger is stronger than any other animal, and when it hunts for food, it knows the tail message in advance because it is a prophet. The soft body is the queen mother. The head that looks enormous is the character of the most powerful king of all. The 4 legs that are very strong and have sharp nails are the 4 quadruplet officials.